Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Ballysprings Farms. Welcome guys, it is so nice, I've got to admit, to be back over on Ballysprings for a few episodes. Yeah, looking forward to Court Farms coming out as well guys. I'm just saying that I'm super excited about that one coming out, to be honest. Fixed the sound issue from yesterday's video, so I do, like I say, I do apologise for that video yesterday. Yeah, I turned the sound down because I was doing something and then started recording and just completely and utterly forgot what I was doing, and yeah, that was the end of that really. Right, I've got a worker going on that guys because I want to try and get moving along a little bit on this series. I won't be a second, I'm just chatting while sorting my hoodie out because my tie on my hood is gone really tight all of a sudden, and I've got one side longer than the other, and I don't want the dog to start trying to nibble at it while I'm recording. Oh, she will. She'll do it just to get my attention. But yeah, these are our cows, and guys, we've got quite a bit of fertilising that we need to do today. Apparently this one needs ploughing, apparently. This is the only thing that's annoying me at the moment, is the fact that I need to get some of these, some of this done. Like this hole needs ploughing again, and other ones need ploughing again, and they didn't need doing. It's the biggest bugbear I've got right now since the update. But I'm not going to touch that field up there, guys. I'm just not going to do it. I haven't decided. I didn't bother to bring in my modded grazing areas either. I will. I just haven't done it yet. That's all. As you can see, we've got quite a bit going along here. Going to just try and empty it this time. I'm going to try and keep this going. Like I said, I'd like to try and keep working, get the fertilising done today. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word then, fertilising. Oh guys, I'm telling you now, once again I had another bad night's sleep, and people might think to me like, well, you know, Matt, why don't you know, maybe do your videos later on during the day? You know, you're kind of right, but the problem is the longer I've been awake like 2 hours now, and I'm already absolutely shattered because I just start sleeping very well, and the longer my day goes on, the worse I am. It's just, yeah, no. No, it's just, I wish it was as easy as that. Whoa, sorry, I didn't realise how tall this Lamborghini was. Right, let's just try and empty on this one, because he's done what will be 4 passes like. And he has about a 4,500 litre capacity, so we'll see roughly what he's got at the end of this strip. Oh, he only had 2,500. Fair enough. Right, so we'll leave that. We'll leave that. We'll get this guy back out. Where is he? Oh, them bloody cows are loud. Them cows are bloody well loud. Alright, let's go back this way. Yeah, I hope everyone likes the little adjustments that we've had to do over on the farm. It's one of them things where we haven't had a choice. You know, I could have left some of the default buildings in, but for example, do you remember like early on in the series where I did, like, I put these 2 sheds just here where the bales are, and we had that one big shed? Well, prime example being is that that shed is now one piece. You know, instead of it being separate pieces and it made into a shed, it's now it was made into one shed, so you can't just remove the sides of it anymore like what I did previously. So that's why we had to change up the farm and things like that. I personally don't mind the farm as it is. It's I think, to be honest, I've probably got more storage now actually than I did have before, so I'm really chill and really happy with how the farm is now. I just wish when a map maker made a map, now this is not like trying to have a whinge and moan or anything like that, but I just wish when a map maker decided to make a map, they wouldn't change such big things now. it's not like the map was in beta. Do you know what I mean? It was what it is. You know, it's not like it was in testing and, you know, there was issues and things like that. They've just decided to change so much. Like, I was reading that they've improved the traffic splines. Yet the cornering is an absolute mess still, and it always has been. Now, I'm not overly fussed about that, because I personally... I know to avoid it now. I've played on it long enough, but... yeah, it won't pass Giants editing. I'm telling you now. They'll test it and be like, no. I'm not trying to be mean or harsh about it. I'm just trying to, you know, be honest with you. It wouldn't pass Giants testing to come to console, ever. I don't think it would anyway. But as you can see, it's just my opinion. I just don't think it would. You know. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't know what is up with this field, but it does not want to be... it doesn't want to spread the fertilizer very well, does it? Right, so you do actually want to spray it all, you just... oh, I've got no idea why it's been such a nightmare, to be honest. That's why, because it's over-fertilised. Oops. Oh, well. Well, I've got it set to automatic, so it shouldn't really matter. But yeah, I just need to get these grass fields done. These grass fields are the most important ones right now, because that's going to... yeah, I haven't decided what crop we're going to plant yet. We've only got £26,000 in the bank. I have obviously gained a couple of £1,000 since the last episode yesterday, and that is because I'd found a couple of toys while going up to my productions. That was literally the only reason. Yeah, I'm not earning money any other way, but we have got some money we can make when it comes to selling the canola from this year's harvest. Quite a bit of that to sell, so we should make a little bit of money on that. But we really do need to get a seeder bought. We keep renting a seeder every year, and I think it's maybe time we invested in one permanently, because, well, we use one every year. It's kind of dead money when you don't... the thing is, I don't know, if you buy one, it's dead money because it loses value when you use it. And if you don't buy one, it's dead money because you're leasing it. So you can't win either way, actually, can you? You can't win either way. My overspray is absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Right, there we go. Looking good. One more grass field to do. Yeah, and the sheep changing colour, that's really, really frustrating, to be honest. But like I say, I've always loved playing on this map. I have found it to be a very good... I like it because it's a good sized map. There's lots you can do with it. Just some little tweaks that really need fixing, to be honest. But I've always said there's been issues with the map. I've never said the map was perfect. It's not like... I don't want to like sound like one-sided here, but like, for example, when Oxygen David's map comes out for Corp Farms, you know that map is going to be pretty much perfect. You know it is. But it's taken him like a year to build it. I need to empty my harvester because I'm wasting time and money here. And I need to get on with it. Yeah, I've also got the new loan mod. I brought that over. You know, remember we were paying like $2,500 like every month, but obviously we were paying it every other month. Well, I officially brought in the new loan system mod because I really do love that mod. And long story short, yeah, we can basically start paying monthly payments on loans and smaller amounts and stuff. So yeah. Oh, he's not finished. I thought he was. Thought it was full. Sorry, someone just had to nip off there because it's on the wrong side. Right, it's on the wrong side, so I might as well wait for him to get to the other end, or at least on his way. But yeah, grass field wise, guys, that is it. We're going to be changing all the other grass fields into a crop, and we don't know what crop we're going to put in just yet, so we can't fertilise them. But yeah, long story short, that's going to be what we do field wise. I'm going to put that there. Got my granddad's tractor parked under cover now, where it's nice and safe and secure. We'll still use it from time to time, but we're gonna, I don't feel like we really need to use it much. Just want to have a look down here. There's some cool, ooh. It's a shame that only takes 5 cows, because we could start moving the cows manually. That would have been nice to mow the grass, but the work mode doesn't work on it. That's massively out of price range, but that would have been absolutely fantastic on this farm. I think it would have been too big for the farm, but it would have been absolutely awesome on the farm. Why have I just paid £95 leasing fee? Is that going to be the harvester? I do believe it's going to be the harvester. There's one thing, we are not making much off this field today. Maybe come out with about 6,000 litres total, if that, I reckon. There we go. I don't even really need the straw this time, but it would just be nice to get it. I'm a little bit quiet at the moment due to the sound of that harvester. It's very, very loud. I thought I was going to get about 6,000. Going to come out with 7,600 at the moment. That's more than the 6 I thought. Yeah, fantastic. I do apologise in the background again, guys. My dog is sneezing. Wrong menu. But yeah, if we basically take a bank loan out now, this says we have a bank loan of 200. We don't have a bank loan of 2,000. I can tell you now, we don't have a. Yeah, look, loan 0. Or is that an example? Or is that a special offer? So if you look here, we could get a £200,000 loan, £5,948 a month. Interest 3.5% over 36 months. So yeah, I really do like the loan system. That loan system's probably going to be used in a lot of series. I'm one of them, I'm not the biggest fan of using loans. But how can you not use a loan on this game when it's as nicely set up as that? Actual monthly payments and things like that. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. That's exactly what this game has been needed, a proper loan system where you pay interest. Why are you reversing when you just need to drive in a straight line? Jesus Christ. Oh, and then I do that, and then he drives in he just needs to drive forward in a straight line, so then he bloody reverses right into me. Like, come on, what's all that about? Oh really? Now I get here, you're gonna you're gonna do that to me? Alright, there's another 1,000 litres. So we're going to get about 8,600-ish litres. That is my harvest season complete, so we can get that loan back. Yeah, we've just rented that for just over 1 hour. Just over 1 hour on the header as well. So yeah, overall, not too bad. I'm going to top up the chickens while I'm here. It makes sense to top up the chickens. No point taking all 8,000 litres down to bring it back at a slightly later date. This is why I took out one of the walls, just to make it a little bit easier for some of this stuff. Really? Really? Let's just double check he doesn't want any. Well, it'll take a little bit of grain, but it's... Right, okie dokie, that does not want to take any grain. I can't, I'm not messing around with it. Like I said, there's going to be a few little things. I've not put chicken feed in here. Worst case, I'll sell the chicken coop and replace it. I think it's because the land's not as level as it needs to be. Again, one of them little tweaks that, you know, we'll get sorted in a matter of episodes. I don't know what works and what didn't work until I tried it, but everything else does seem to work. I'll figure that out off a recording. It's not the end of the world. Actually, I'll tell you what we could do, just while that's emptying. Visit this chicken coop. You can see the box. Interesting. Yeah, it's definitely there. It's just not working. But like I say, I'll get the chickens. I'll make a note of how many chickens we've got, for example. Then I'll sell the coop, replace the coop, and then just put the chickens back in. It's not the end of the world doing it like that. It's annoying, frustrating, but like I said, it's the only downside when you get a map update that supposedly requires a new save. And you can kind of get away without doing it, you just by copying your files and that over. But yeah, it's not perfect by any imagination. I don't think there's anything we can plant today, crop wise. I'm not going to get the straw out of that field, I don't think. I'm not really that bothered. We can't plant sunflowers, we can't plant soybeans, we can't plant canola. We can plant canola if we move to August. So yeah, there's not... Apart from a little bit of windrowing, there's not really much else we can do in this month. And I don't know, do we get the... Yeah, I'll tell you what, we best get the straw, aren't we? Just because, and the reason why, we best get the straw, I've got to top the straw up in the cows. And obviously, because I did have it filled before, obviously, again, the map updated. So I'm going to need to top the straw up, and we might as well use our supply. I'll use this straw, otherwise... It was pointless dropping it to begin with. I do need to get my hands on a wider windrower though. I do think a wider windrower is desperately needed. It's been a while now since we've had this. I think we're going into year 5 on the farm. Year 5. We started with next to nothing, you know. We've got really good machinery now. We've got really good tractors and implements and stuff. And I just think, yeah, year 5 is going to be a good one. Like I say, and we might look at leaving Ballysprings soon. But we need a decent map to... We need a decent map to move to. And I don't think there is any. Now, I was looking at a map the other day. Some Old Farm or something that had come out. But I was having problems with it. Every time I went in the shop and I came out, my game just froze. It just wouldn't do anything. So... That was a really nice Frenchy looking map, I think it was, but I might be wrong, it might not be French. But yeah, just there's no point in me going into the shop. Now I could shop in the menu, but I don't want to. Sometimes I do like to just go to the shop and play like I'm at the shop. So yeah, the fact that I couldn't get out of the shop every time I entered was a joke, to be honest. So that map was out of the question, which is a shame because it was a possible Ballyspring replacement. Possible. But yeah, just not had the chance to find another decent map. Someone might be like, oh yeah, there's this map. If anyone knows of a really good British European map, yeah, I'm interested. But I don't want a map where I have to download a million different building mods to play on it. Like, I know there's a really good Dutch map out at the moment. Well, it's been out for a while. But you have to download like 20 mods to play on it. Now, as daft as it sounds, I've got about 10 10, 13 gigs worth of mods. I've got loads of mods and stuff. And yet, them mods are not one of them. So, for me, it was like, well, I'm not going to download another 20 mods to play on one map. That's the one thing with map creators that I don't mind the odd mod, but overall, like, I'm not going to download an absolute bomb load of mods to play on one map. It's not going to happen. I get that modders make fantastic mods and the map creators get permission to use it, things like that. I've got no issues with that, but I don't need to be downloading millions of mods to play on a map. It doesn't. No. I've got the mods I like, and yeah, anything else, and no thanks. Not really interesting. Like I say, one or two. Like, there's a map gonna come out soon, and it's gonna. I think it says it requires the British farmhouse mod. Now I already have that mod, but overall, if the, you know what I mean, I can understand. Yeah, all right, I'll download one mod. But when you've got to download the houses, the sheds, no, thank you. No, thank you. Not that interested in that map if it's like that. Now, it's just a personal preference. I know there are loads and loads of people out there who are like, Matt, that is, you know, it's a brilliant map. It could be, but I'm not going to download millions of mods to play on one map. Not at all. But yeah, I need a new British, Irish, European map, basically. No offense to Americans who watch the videos. It's just, I just find the American maps characterless, to be honest. Just as a personal opinion, I just find them a little bit characterless. These like giant open fields, no hedges, and I get that's how it is in America. I completely get it. I completely understand that's how it is in America. But it's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea to play on a map like that. I don't mind, like, saying no hedges, for example, if you've got nice small, detailed shaped maps and fields and stuff. But when you've just got big squares and rectangle fields, it's just, for me, it just feels, yeah. Let's get a screenshot, because yesterday I forgot and I had to reload the game to get one. Lamborghini makes some really easy work of some of the jobs on the farm now. Now, this is another reason why I said we could do with a bigger windrow on the farm. That stuttering then was also me. That was a game stutter, not like a video stutter out like that. That'll do, I think. I can get that last row as it is. So yeah. Oh, I'm crashing into them hedges. Them gate posts didn't have a collision last time, just so you're aware. They didn't have a collision. They were drive-throughable. I am probably going to get rid of some of the gates on the farm. I don't feel like we need to have all these gates, to be honest. I always leave them open anyway. And we had a little bit of straw, actually. Could have maybe done without getting it. What baler do we have? Because I think it's about time we ended up with a square baler. But again, money is an issue at the moment. So let's have a look what we've got equipment-wise. Okay, my image has disappeared. No, we've just got the one baler still. I wasn't sure. Like I said, it had been a little while since we played on Ballysprings. And I'm glad I waited because of the update. And then the update pushed out another update. Yeah, version 1.1 came out, and then 1.1.0.1 or something came out like 2 or 3 days later, and it was like, well, I'm glad I waited. There's also, okay, interesting. Why have I got a hay bale? This is a magic baler, I'm telling you now, right? Every time I leave, it's like I get a free bale. could do with some hay this year. I don't want to get any more silage just yet, but I think we could maybe do with a little bit more hay. Oh, that is that's a baby bale. That's a baby bale. Yeah, I think we're going to start trying to mix up some TMR as well over on the farm. Right, let's work out what we've got. We've got 150, 180. That'll do. We need some 180 bales. Might as well make it as big as possible. Yeah, this is probably just what we're going to do today. Just slowly getting back into this map. A little bit of field work. If I can get the straw finished today. Well, I will get the straw finished today. And then what we'll do is in the next episode, we can move over into August. But yeah, I am going to bring Ballysprings back maybe 3 days a week. Maybe going to bring Attingham 2 days a week. Oldstream Farm 2 days a week. I haven't decided if I'm going to... I haven't decided what series I'm going to do over on Court Farms when it comes out. I'm thinking ideally I'd like to do... I don't know. Honestly, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do an old school series on Ballyspring. I do like this map, but I think this series only has maybe like another year, like in-game year to go, before we bought all the land we wanted. Because I don't forget, our spinnery's full of wool. That's going to make an absolute fortune. You know, so I reckon it's maybe only got another year, but then that means we're going to be looking for a second map to play on. And I just wonder what if we maybe did the old school series on a different farm. You know, we could maybe take an actual modern series. Sorry, could have yawned then, and then it decided not to. Then we could take maybe a modern style series to Court Farms, or we continue with Ballysprings as we are. And yeah, like I said, just a shortage of maps at the moment. Just a shortage of maps. The only problem when you play the game every day. What we'll do here is we'll drive round every other one. That gives us a really good turning circle. And then what we can do then is work our way back up. And then when we get back up to the top, we can go and get the trailer. Now we do have an automatic trailer at the moment. That's fine. We do need to get some straw over in the cows, I do believe, anyway. I don't need straw in the field pen. Probably. Come on. So that is 3 decent sized bales at the moment. Yeah, it's not going to do too bad. It's going to work out to be pretty much every other one. So that's not too bad. We'll have a lot of grass work. Well, we won't have a lot of grass work to do, but grass will be stage 1 cuttable in the next episode. But we can also plant canola in some of the fields. So we could do with getting some canola planted. Or we just wait until this... The problem I have is, lately I've been waiting for the canola and I've been planting it the same time as I plant everything else. But I'm wondering if we need to just spread the workload out a little bit, just to try and... I know it means keeping the harvester for 2 months, and it is an extra fee, but it means we're not going to be as rushed either. Yeah, maybe it's time to do that. But yeah, I will get these bales finished in this episode, and then I'll move them off recording because I'll need to tidy some of the bales up. Probably might even get some of the bales directly in the sheep. Well, in the cows. While that's dropping, let me just look. Yeah, they don't need anything. They've got 8,000 litres of straw. And we are going to start looking at doing some TMR mix. I weren't really fussed about doing TMR on this series, but yeah, we're gonna do some TMR. We're gonna do some TMR on this series now, I think. But we'll bring in a big build. You know, we'll bring in a mod to help us out where we can just drop some supplies in and yeah, little production just to keep it going. Ticking over is the word I was looking for. Keep it ticking over. Yeah, it's kind of the time would be for the episode. We haven't... Well, I don't know. I say we haven't done much. We have. We've just done, you know, just some of the jobs where we've fertilised all the grass fields. We've finished the harvest on this field. We were running the trailer on this field. We've done the straw baling on this field. We have been busy on this farm. We've been very busy today, just doing lots of little bits rather than like one big job, for example. So yeah, it's been a productive day actually, but I do need to figure out the chicken problem. Like I said, I'll probably just sell the chicken coop, buy the chickens back, and then yeah. Because I think it's something to do with the way the it's not settled, that's all. We never had this problem before the update, so we'll figure it out. I'm not going to get them little bits, that's more than enough for me. Let's just that's a 150 litre bale. Let me just, I just want to see if it adjusts the size of this bale. It might not now. No. Right, so my next bale is going to be a full size bale. So I could do with making hay next rather than silage. Otherwise I won't be able to wrap that silage bale. That's the plan anyway. But yeah guys, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's been... I'm not going to keep crashing into gateposts now. £100. There you go. Gone. Gone. Yeah, like I say, I will off record and just try and fix the chicken coop, so that shouldn't be a problem anymore. I have actually got a new chicken mod, so I might bring that one in actually. I might see if we can maybe relocate the chickens, because they are a little bit out of way up there. Same with the bees, to be honest. Don't really like the bees up there anymore. Could do with it all being a bit closer to the farm. Yeah, actually, that's maybe what we do. Sell the chickens, get a new coop in a new location, and then that'll solve all the problems. Might move the bees as well. Put them a little bit closer to the farm. But yeah, as I was saying guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I love playing Farming Simulator. I love playing Euro Truck Simulator. But guys, I really need you guys to hit that like button. If you watch this video, hit that like button. It is mightily important that everybody hits the like video. The like button on each and every video we post. You know, it helps the community grow, and then wow, 7,000, and yeah, we can do more then with a bigger community. But yeah, if you want to see like a community multiplayer server come in and things like that, yeah, just got to grow a bit bigger guys, that's all it is. But as I say, thank you for watching, and until the next one, I will see you all later on.